everyone, and welcome to We Watch Dollhouse, of course, a Dollhouse reaction series. I am your designated noob, Kyle.
And I am your fan, Brandon.
That's right. Today's episode is called The Attic. I did not look up anything on this episode. I have no idea. I didn't look up fun facts. Not that I ever looked them up, but I didn't even copy and paste them into a text document or anything. I have nothing to work with. So I'm leaving this all in Brandon's very, very capable hands.
So as far as the next few episodes go, and I'm sure everybody out there watching who's seen the show will understand this, there's nothing I can say. So I have these really random, bits of trivia. Like, for instance, did you know that originally Joss, which is very unusual for him back in the day, that the creators of the show actually planned out an entire 5-season arc for the series, and because they knew so early on that season 2 was ending, they didn't just do away with it. They just tried to cram everything in, cut everything down, and make it fit in the second season.
Wow,
that's very general and no spoilers at all.
I'm excited. Regardless, let's get to it, shall we? Cool, so she's just dead now. Great.
The way they talk about them expired already, like they're not even human.
Right. Ah, shoot. It was a trick! Yes!
So somebody is really zen. Right. Of course not. It's Echo.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing.
Victor and Sierra, where are they?
We don't use active codes here.
How did she even do that, though?
Names.
Like I said, maybe somebody in there's like a monk or somebody who knows how to slow their heartbeat. I have no idea. She's special.
Smart. Used him as a doorstop.
It's a good catch. I think it was like my third watch before I realized that.
It's okay, I'm right here. Look at me. I'm gonna get us out of here, okay?
This is incredible!
I do wonder when she found time to change.
Yeah, because they're just totally civilians right now. She's something different. Whoa.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he is ex-military.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I just mean they're not.
Yeah.
They are not active.
Yeah, they don't have all that extra special programming.
Oh, are you serious?
She looks so heartbroken.
Welcome to the
That look on your face.
What do we know about the attic?
Experimenting, torture.
I always just thought they'd
testing the
kill
limits
him.
of the human mind.
She's aware she's in that weird dream state.
Well, that's new.
It's kind of beautiful.
Oh yeah, I remember this. That was weird. She's combining things.
I think we can all safely say that this isn't real.
And since it's not real, you have nothing to be afraid of. I mean, I say that, and then I play video games that scare the crap out of me, and I know they're not real, but I'm still afraid, so easier said than done.
Dr. Saunders?
Oh, I got excited.
That's a smart idea.
Boy, where am I? What am I doing here?
Echo, you stir things up, you might bring the storm on yourself. There are not a lot of good people here.
There aren't? What about my friends?
It's getting creepy.
You have no friends? Now be quiet.
I've never seen him smile before. It's weird.
I'll find something to stuff it.
Was that guy from season 1?
Yeah, that was the guy who had kidnapped her.
That's what I thought.
The headaches are
The
getting
very,
worse.
very, very not okay.
Yeah.
I hated that episode.
Everything's gonna be
I mean, I loved
alright.
it, but I hated it.
No, I hated it too. I get it.
Now that you're here.
So I'm a ghost. You can't fight a ghost.
I thought it was interesting they took a quote from that same episode when she probably felt the most vulnerable of everything we've seen.
Good writing.
Come on, Echo. Be your freaking best.
Very.
There is only one place for a doll as irreparably damaged as you.
You're not real. That's real. That's very real.
At least feels real.
I don't think I've had a chance to say it yet. Can I just say she is an amazing actress?
She is. She really is. Nice.
So it's you.
Oh wait. He's in there with her, isn't he? That's actually
Trying to kill
him.
I'm not trying to kill you. It is.
What it?
Down.
This thing isn't playing by the rules.
What is it?
You were Rossum's rising star.
No.
Oh, I thought it was
and
Alpha.
I'm pretty sure you're in my defective head.
This is even cooler.
Trapped inside my own mind.
This is
Oh, you thought he
my
was
mind.
Alpha?
Are we really arguing about this?
Yeah. I thought the voice sounded
Accept
weird.
it. I chase Arcane, and I try to stop him from killing.
This is even cooler because I never thought I'd see him again.
I'll never rest.
I nearly jumped out of my seat when I watched this for the first time and I saw him.
That's pretty cool and all, and I don't want to ruin your whole Highlander vibe. But
Because he went to the
I'm pretty
attic.
positive
Yep.
that this is my
It's
mind.
amazing.
I think you just saved my life, for real. That's the tree from one of my childhood homes. And those are my hateful relatives playing croquet. And that's a long story.
Okay. There's that humor I'm
You
used
are
to.
real. And all of the minds in the attic must be connected somehow.
Adele finally put you in the attic.
I could feel it with that monster, too. My worst nightmare.
That would be the point. Whoa, hold on. We don't even know where he's going. It's easy to get lost.
And he looks great.
He really does.
How was your come to Jesus with DeWitt?
Oh no.
Don't speak to me.
What did you say to Ivy?
I merely prepared her for the possibility of taking over your position here.
What?
You gave us extraordinary technology, which will be used soon. The question is whether you have anything more to offer, whether you can accept radical change, or if you'll buckle under pressure.
I don't buckle. Occasionally I swashbuckle.
Yes, you're quite a pirate hero, swinging in and dismembering Nolan Kennard. If you try to keep secrets from the corporation, you may have every expectation of being chopped into pieces yourself.
What has happened to her?
How do you imagine that would feel?
God.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know
truly
a way
had
out
no
of here?
words for how far from
must
who I
stay.
thought she was she's behaving.
Enjoy myself.
I'm like waiting for the twist and I'm not getting it.
Have you seen my friends? I thought I saw them, but I was imagining it. But I do think they're really in here.
Well, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure they're enjoying themselves.
Oh, I guess they are.
Looks like
Okay.
it.
Yeah. No, short-lived.
Just the worst thing ever. I mean, ever.
Yeah. God, he was terrible.
What did you mean when you said Rossum was keeping an eye on you?
In my recent transfer to Tokyo, I was asked to report any areas of weakness. I found that Rossum's mainframe was both fallible and vulnerable.
Vulnerable how?
Well, that's why I'm here, isn't it? Having that information made me a point of weakness. Rossum put me in here to eliminate that point of weakness. But it's better than being in the attic.
Not really.
Yeah, kind of. What I kind of take from that is that it's not just rogue dolls,
I
or
have to stay.
it's anybody
and
that's
try
in their
to
way.
enjoy
We have to
myself.
go now.
But I can't leave until I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Enjoy your meal.
Makes you wonder what he's eating.
And there it is.
Yeah.
He's eating his own legs.
Oh, stop
Ugh.
doing that.
Arcane, he's here.
I know, but all the attics in
I
different
just
dollhouses
imagine it
all
smells
over
like
the
pork
world
in
are
there.
connected. This dude's hooked up in Japan.
Thank you, Kyle. Long pig. Yeah.
Very American Horror Story, this thing.
Really well done.
Now the meat won't be fresh.
Oh.
What happens when Arcane kills someone?
The world disappears.
And we're trapped in it.
It's getting worse.
My only goal was to protect that girl.
Its cracks are showing.
You just
You knew where she was heading.
you've just given her a reason not
encouraged
to keep you.
Is that what you tell yourself?
You didn't come to the Dollhouse because of Echo. You came because you had nowhere else to go. You work for Rossum, and that means your options tend to slim to 3. Carry out Rossum's work without question. The attic or death.
It's impressive for a TV show at that time.
Yeah, they did a really good job switching between the double and keeping the angles right, cutting at the right time. They did a great job.
No. That thing is not okay.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Reinforcements are pinned down south of Harat. No air support.
Tony,
That's so cool.
don't be afraid. Take a breath. You're in the attic.
In the attic, man. None of this is real. Oh, okay, fine. Echo.
You need to stop being afraid. This is all in your mind.
That explains a lot.
We've gotta hurry before he gets to Priya.
Priya's in here too.
Yeah, she has to keep waking up with that. It's actually a great way of torture.
You know, this is
Yeah.
a scenario.
Bring you pure happiness and then
Just the
Run
worst
into
thing
that.
imaginable. Yeah.
The new Viagra.
ugh.
I mean, come on.
It's all in my mind.
This isn't. There's no reason to be afraid.
You sure about that?
They already got it. Got it. Nice. I love when script writing does that. It saves us so much time and it explains everything without even having to do much.
What have you done?
Arcane?
Clyde, actually.
That was unexpected.
That wasn't.
So this is your mind, huh, Clyde?
This is the shape of things to come.
So we're in Epitaph.
Look familiar, yeah?
No. Anger will be all he has.
Why do you call yourself Arcane?
Sounded badass.
He's
All
Arcane.
right.
No, please. If I die, there'll be nobody left to take down Rossum.
That's my line.
You were trying to kill us! It was a necessary evil. I was trying to take out Rossum's mainframe computer. We are the mainframe. Our brains are being used as processors, human computers.
How is it even possible?
Well, it's more practical, really. The human brain is 20 times more powerful than the most massive multi-processing computer in the world. Rossum has hundreds of them.
Hundreds.
Well, many attics, all networked to a central hub. Our brains continually soaked with adrenaline from the fear.
On its own
running
separate
maximum, the processing power behind
network.
And you're killing people.
So that's the
Trying to
reason
get rid of
behind the
their miseries,
nightmares.
freeing them from an eternal hell.
How do you know this is true?
Because it was my idea.
Things are accelerating.
Don't run out of bullets. I don't know how it works in this reality that you're in. Did you lure them into a trap? That's what I'm expecting.
Just trying to get home to my girl.
In mine, I was constantly.
I love
mixing
them
up.
so much.
Huh?
And then you'd turn into the rotting corpse of a rapist I killed.
Oh. I'm one of the original founders of Rossum. One of two, actually. Me and my best mate at university. I'd discovered ECC.
ECC?
We thought we were making history. We weren't wrong.
How did you end up here?
Our first test subject was to be imprinted with my own personality. We both agreed it would be too dangerous to imprint a persona with my knowledge and ambition. So we slightly modified Clyde 2.0, we called him. Modified his persona to have no aspirations, so that he would just follow orders.
Your friend betrayed you.
Yes. Another possibility I hadn't imagined. He gave Clyde 2.0 the order to betray me. That's how the attic was founded. They cleared my head out, hooked me up. I became a human computer. It was 1993.
Oh.
Damn.
My loop has been to run statistical probability scenarios for where the technology might lead. All but 3% of them.
I believe 1993 was the year the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie came out.
That's very possible. Gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of the film. So if I'm
Not much.
100%.
It doesn't have much of a story, and they changed a lot from what was planned. But, yeah. I
For
still
me,
enjoy
it's
it because
that-
they got me into the show.
That's
that part of it.
Then there's still time.
I tuned out.
We might still be able to stop them. If we could eliminate that backstabber and the copy of me that does his or her bidding, then we might be able to stop them. They mistakenly let a woman in. She saw them.
Caroline.
Yes! Caroline, that was it!
Echo, why does that sound familiar?
That's me.
Uh-huh.
I was Caroline before I became Echo.
Do you have any memories of...
Not hers. Not near.
Just so good. The writing is so good.
Wait, what are you doing?
I know a way out.
Death?
Nice, tomorrow, Vertley.
Have some nice... More... Like,
Weaning.
wait.
I'm extraordinary.
Just getting the wiring right.
His brain is completely reorganized.
It'll take a minute to adjust.
Learning the new layout.
What? Alpha damaged your brain. We did it to save your life.
You made me a doll?
Active architecture is the only way to save you.
Then why do I feel like myself?
You are. But it's an imprint. I'm sorry. It was an order.
And we need you, Paul.
We don't have many friends left.
What do you mean?
Echo, Sierra.
That means the real him is truly
In the
dead.
attic.
That's a big question. Uh-oh.
Wait.
I mean, that's basically a clone in your original body. That's what that is.
I'm not afraid to lose my life taking you down.
I don't want to die.
It's a huge conversation. I don't
Then
know.
only one of us is going to be...
I don't know how to have it right now.
Any last words?
My worst case scenario, my loop was getting out of the attic. The place where our bodies are hooked up. I think I can unplug. If I can flatline and manage to wake up, then I can get out of here and send help.
Your plan is to come back from the dead?
Then you'll be there to revive us.
I
When you
mean,
flatline.
Whoa,
ballsy.
wait a minute.
No, I'm not normal. So I think I can do this. I've been through worse.
And we haven't.
No, Priya, please.
The only way the scenario worked was if I didn't have to fight for you two.
Then we'll fight for ourselves. You don't have to look after us anymore. You've been inside our minds. You know we're just as abnormal and just as ready as you. We're a team now. We go together.
We go together.
Nice.
Clyde?
Well, my body's halfway across the country anyway.
Teach them to be aware. Might even be fun.
That'd be nice.
If you
Certainly a better
succeed,
idea
you'll
than
need
just
to send
murdering
it to
everybody.
me. You'll shut down
That's
the
just me.
mainframe.
Yeah.
I guess I'm glad I never did kill you.
Don't get sloppy.
I'm glad they're parting the way that they're parting, because it would feel wrong if he was like
There goes everything.
a big part of the climax of these movies. Oh no.
It's all part of the plan, I think. If she can wake up.
So now that's really happened. It's hard to tell.
She truly is remarkable. Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
He killed her. He loves her and he killed her so that she could be free. And they're not even sure this will work. All right, cool.
Wow, that's actually a really powerful way to put it. I like the way you worded that. He killed her so she could be free. That made me tear up a little bit. And it looks like it broke him. That look on his face.
Come on.
I understand the mainframe. And I know how to get at the heart of Rossum. Or at least someone who will.
Thank you. There is only one place for a doll as irreparably damaged as you, but I think it's something far worse. I think the attic is where Rossum is keeping some of its darkest secrets. They are rabid in their protection of whatever's hidden there.
And you want me to go in?
I need you to go in, but far more importantly, I need you to come back and bring the secrets with you. It's the only way we'll ever get an edge. We can bring them down.
Nobody's ever gotten out of the attic.
Nobody else is you.
And everyone else?
Surprise!
I think I've impressed upon you.
Yeah! It's amazing!
Look at them all there together.
We're ready.
It's time for me to meet Caroline. It's time to win her war.
That was one hell of an episode. That was incredible. That was I love twists. I love twists so much. I don't even like. I love twists with twists on top of those twists. Like I have no problem with that. That was amazing. That was yes.
Yeah, I think what my favorite thing about that sort of reveal is that they made us, for multiple episodes, we were wishing so hard that we were missing something, that maybe she had a plan, but they pounded us with it so much, so many times over such a long period that we just gave up.
And it's the mark of good writing when you know the limit. You know when. And Supernatural, the series, does this all the time too. And I'm always like, oh, I guess I was wrong. I guess this is just how it is. And
then it turns.
Immediately after, like, if it's that episode and that's where I get, that's when it's like, oh, we know, we got you. We knew you were going to, at this point, trying to give up on it.
Yeah, and I mean, it was, I think toward the end of last episode, you had said something about, I guess I was hoping she'd turn around, but I guess this is just where we're at now. And I thought, it's perfect. And they also did a really good job of pushing her behavior like to the breaking point, but never quite breaking a line that we can't forgive either. It never felt like she was holding back, but she never crossed that line. This entire second season is just
because I was going to be really disappointed. Like, out of all the writing in this season, I was like, man, everything's been so solid except with her character. I'm just like, because they built her up to be so incredible, and then this like abrupt shift. I'm like, did they like hire new writers all of a sudden? Like, I was so like not into it. Oh, I'm so glad. Whenever you're disappointed and then you get to the payoff, it makes everything worth it. It's just so good. I love it.
There was one other thing that kind of is an overarching truth about the show when they had created the show, especially going into the second season. But from the beginning, it's going to sound weird because it feels like they already did. But the idea was to really push the boundary on some really mature themes. They were really going to get into the slavery trafficking aspect of it. And there was a lot going on that was, as always, with the creators of this show, on all the shows they've worked on, they got a lot of pushback from the networks and just weren't able to do what they really wanted to do with the show. And I read that and I thought, I don't understand how much darker could it have gotten on network TV. Like, it's already pretty dark There's so much going on, but that's just a little thing that I found out.
I mean, this last one was absolutely incredible to see them all in the same room as a united front, and to have even their boss be the dope ass bitch she was in the first.
Yeah,
part
she was
of the
like their
season.
general, right? It was great.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was so good. I mean, I know that there's plenty of you guys who are watching who are probably a fan of this sort of writing, but like I will say, at least in my experience with reviewing movies and working with other reviewers out there are a lot of people who don't appreciate this sort of writing. And it's a bummer because it's my favorite. And it's how I write. It's how my script is written. I love this sort of like surprise. We were working this into the plot this whole time. Like, I love really beautiful, long-lasting setups that have a very strategic plan that has been masterfully put together, and then finally gets to be delivered this way. Like, this is the kind of writing you get from these kind of shows that you don't get often from any other shows or movies. This all happened so that we could see it delivered. I know for a fact would piss off a lot of people, but I am just all here for it. Like,
I'm with you.
Incredible. It fills you with suspense and then gives you like a laughable but satisfying delivery, and that was what it was.
Well, yeah, the whole broken conversation where DeWitt's with Echo and she's like, "You belong in the attic," blah blah blah, and they cut away, but then they show the second half here to show us this is where she delivered the plan. Because the first question is, well, when did this happen? How did Echo and her get on this page together?
Right.
And they just gave it to us, and it was so satisfying. That's a great word for it.
Right, because you couldn't as effectively tell that same story and know what's really going down. It wouldn't be anywhere near as interesting. We wouldn't be anywhere near as like, how are they going to get around this? How are they going to, like, if we know the answers,
right?
What's the fun in that?
Exactly. I mean, knowing that they have like a really high up partner here, we have somebody very powerful who, in theory, could probably, find a way to yank them out the attic if they wanted to. Like, I mean, we don't know that, but I mean, I'm thinking that if DeWitt wanted to, like, if she really wanted to get somebody out of the attic, she probably could. So it would have completely undercut all the suspense, I think.
I agree. It's good. We want suspense.
Good. Very good.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys, as always, so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. I really, really enjoy doing this with you so far, bud. It's been pretty good
fun
so far. Yeah, it really has.
I'm having a good time.
I can't wait to see what the rest of this season has in store for us. But I have a feeling I know that Epitaph 2 is just going to be a continuation of Epitaph 1. However, I don't really know until I watch it. So either way, as always, guys, we don't have an official sign out. So I'll just say we won't send you to the attic, but please tune in next week when we do this again.
Good job. Yes, thank you. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, it's Kyle from Fan Theory Network. Wasn't that a great episode? Please like, subscribe, click that bell to stay notified, and you can watch more right there. Did you know that this network is only run by me and a handful of people? And the only way to help is by supporting us over at Patreon by clicking that little button right there with a P on it, or you can also check out our merch store in the link in the description below. Yay!